This lesson I'll be talking about greatest common factors and how to find them. So to get started, let's take a look at greatest common factor. You can see it's made up of three key terms. First term being greatest, and in this case, greatest means the largest number. And second word is common, and what we're going to be looking for is the same numbers. So we're looking for something that's the same. And then the last term is factor, which we should be familiar with, and that's just a number used to multiply to a given number. So let's take a look. How do we find the greatest common factor? Well, there's basically three steps. We're going to use prime factorization. We're going to look for all prime numbers in common, which numbers are the same in each list, and then we're going to multiply the common prime numbers. Alright, let's take a look at an example. So if I want to find the greatest common factor of 24 and 52, I first need to do the prime factorization of 24 and 52. So let's start with 24. So 24 can be 2 times 12. 2 is prime, but 12 I can still reduce to 2 times 6. Now 6 can be broken down into 3 times 2, and I get my prime factorization of 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Alright, 52. Since 52 ends in a 2, I know that it's even, so I know that 2 is a factor. So 2 and 26 in this case, and then 26 can be broken down into 13 times 2. So now I have my prime factorization of 52. So now I need to take a look at both of those lists of the prime factorizations and see how many numbers they have in common. First off, I see that they have a 2 in common, and then I see that they also have a second 2 in common. And that's it in this case. So 2 times 2 is 4. So my greatest common factor of 24 and 52 is 4. Alright, let's do this again. So let's say I had 44 and 88. Well, 44 can be broken down into 2 times 22. 22 can be broken down into 2 times 11. So now I have my prime factorization of 44. And 88 can be broken down into 11 times 8. 8 can be broken down into 2 times 4. And then finally 4 can be broken down into 2 times 2. And now I have my prime factorization of 88. So again, I do the same process. I take a look at both of those prime factorizations, and I start picking out the numbers that they have in common. So if I take a look, they both share a 2. So I'll pull that up. And then the second 2, they both have one of those, so I'll pull that up. And then they also have an 11 in common, so I'll pull that. Now since that's it, I take those numbers, I multiply them, and I get my greatest common factor of 44.